Hello guys, we are doing a different video today. We're doing the black wash of the pumpkin wrapper. This is kind of, that's the ball joint that's underneath his head. I've already got the head off. Gonna do the head first, see what that comes out like, and then I'll go on and do the rest of the figure. So we've got some just cheap black paint. Gonna mix it with water. Got a mixing pot. Also got these small pumpkins as well, and gonna black wash them as well. I was thinking of putting a green kind of stalk on there, but we'll do the black wash first, and then we'll see what it looks like. 2 brushes. Got more brushes as well in case we need them as well. So these small brush will probably be better for the body. Big one for the main kind of head, I guess. So what we'll do is we'll open the paint up, pour it in. It's already quite a watery paint as well, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue getting it watered down nicely. I haven't done painting for a long time. I mean, last time I painted was in school. I used to do art in school, and I hated painting. I've done like mess, always hated mess, and now I'm painting a figure, which there's no comeback from, really, is there? So we'll see what that looks like once we've finished it. It's getting nice and watery now, so it should be good to go. It's quite relaxing, I guess, watching someone do painting as well. I might do some like speed it up a bit as well on some points if it gets really boring. When I run out of things to say, I guess. But right, that's nice and watery. So got my kitchen cloth as well, paper towels, if you call it that in America or wherever. That's pretty much to, once we've got the paint on the actual head, we can wipe it off as well. I have watched loads of videos on how to do this. I kind of knew how to do it anyway from when I did art and stuff, but it's just not wanting to do it on a figure and then messing it up sort of thing. So I do like to get it right, because figures are easy to mess up, aren't they? So alright, so what we'll do is we'll do the first coat. You just kind of brush it on like so, get it in all the kind of cracks. I want to do this with Finn from Fantastic Four as well. I think that'll look really cool. That's nice. That's quite a nice watery kind of coat as well. Yeah, I want to do it with Finn from Fantastic Four. I think that will, because he needs it as well, because it's a bit of a kind of dodgy looking figure without some paint on it. So we'll do this, see what this one looks like first, and then I'll decide whether I want to do some more. I'm not going to go too mad at the start, because I want to actually get it, make sure it's all right before I move on to doing anything else. So what we'll do is we'll let it set for a little bit, see what that looks like. I've done kind of one coat for now. See what that looks like. I don't know if you can see that. It looks alright. So we'll just do a quick dry of it, dab it, and then we'll do another coat to see what that comes out like. just going to dab it kind of dry. I don't want to get any kind of clumps in it. If this turns out alright, I'll be happy. Never really, I've always wanted to do like a painting a figure and stuff, but I've always fought against it because I always thought I'm rubbish at painting. So I don't look too bad at the moment. What I'm going to do is get a small brush, just kind of get rid of those clumps, because that's what you don't want, is clumpy bits in there, because when it sets it will look horrible. So it's just really cool. I'm going to go over the eyes as well. Let's see what that looks like. But already that looks pretty cool. I'm liking that so far. We'll do probably another coat of it in a second. It dries pretty quick as well. When it's watery, paint dries quite quickly, so shouldn't be too bad. I mean, it looks already quite dark. You probably can't see it in that light. Having to film it like in a different area to what I'd normally film, mainly because the don't want to get it all over my desk, and there's more room here as well. So. But let's just get that clump out there. Lovely, look at that. So actually I'm pretty happy with that. That's already turned out. We'll do another coating on him. That's pretty good actually. Well done. So what I'll do is I'll speed up the next part, or I'll skip it, because otherwise we'll be watching it over again. So I'll see you in a minute. I'll just do the next part and then we'll be back. So we are back and I've finished up on the head. What I'm going to do is I'll probably do some photos of it properly at the end. So what we'll do is let the head dry off, and then we'll start on the smaller pumpkins as well, and then we'll move on to the body itself. So let's just get these ready. I'm going to put that one there, put a few of them there. Actually no, they're in the way. There you go. Do that. Alright. So won't need as much on this one because it's smaller, obviously. Which is pretty much what we're trying to do with this one. Just getting all the little cracks. It's actually a really looking really good actually. Even the head of it. I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. I wasn't expecting myself to do such a alright job at it, to be honest with you. Not one for painting. I am quite creative. I like all that sort of art stuff, but paint, no way. I hate mess, and so that's why I've never really painted figures. The only customising I've ever done on a figure is Shocker, the retro one that came out. Did a kind of coloured in the lines a little bit on him, made him look a bit more true to the comic, and I was happy about that one turned out, to be honest with you. So yes, we'll have to see how this one turns out. And if I do like it, I'll probably end up customising some more, because I know Eye Guy needs it as well, but he needs a like a yellowy brown wash, I'd say, more of a eye colour. So what I'm doing here is literally I've dried it off and got rid of all the main parts of the paint, and then I'm just kind of getting a little brush and just brushing it into all the cracks, just to give it more of a so it's not as dark in certain places. It gives it more of an even kind of look. So as you can see, that's one done, that's one not. Can't see because of the light, but I'll show you in a minute anyway. So yeah, I can kind of don't want to go too dark on the some of the like pumpkins. I'll probably redo them as it go on. But yeah, I'm quite enjoying doing this as well. It's a bit different. Be a bit of a longer video as well. I hope you've liked watching my my videos and stuff. I've really enjoyed start doing them. Kind of a new side to collecting, I guess. I mean, I started with Black Series back in about nearly 3 years ago. Started collecting Black Series and kind of grew into the Marvel Legends as well, and then now we're doing Lightning Collection. I think at the moment Lightning Collection, Marvel Legends are easily my favourites. Don't know if any of you have come over to me from my live streams with Steve at Centurion's Corner, but we've both kind of got into Lightning Collection at the same time. And honestly, don't know why I was umming and ahhing about them for so long, because they are really well made figures. Slight paint apps, but can't go not too much, is it really? Let's face it. Like, this had slight paint apps, and I'm just fixing them up, and it's easy fix. Bit black paint, water. Can't really go wrong with black wash. The only thing is just try not to get kind of your fingerprints on it, which I'm quite good at doing, is getting fingerprints on stuff. Cool, we're going through these pumpkins quite quick actually. But oh no, I used the wrong brush there. Great. There we go. So yeah, once we've done the pumpkins and stuff, I'll have a look at doing the body as well. The whole thing kind of could do with a wash, so I don't really mind getting it on certain parts of that, because it's a figure that looks better if it's kind of dirty anyway, because then it can look muddy and stuff. So no problem there with getting it a bit grubby and stuff. Using the same cloth, because it's actually a lot better to use the same cloth, because you've already got paint on it, so you can literally just rub some of the paint onto the head as well, and then just brush it in kind of with the smaller brush. It's not looking bad. Quite happy with this actually, how it's turning out so far. Since it's my first time doing a kind of wash on any kind of figure, quite happy with how it's turning out so far. Let's just get a clean bit as well. I painted some more onto it, so I just want to get a clean bit, just to dab it. Nice, I'm liking that. So that's all the head's done. What I'm going to do, get a clean bit of cloth there and just kind of put them on there to dry out a little bit, and we'll come back to them once we've done that. So what we'll do now is we'll move on to the actual body itself. The whole thing could really do with a wash, so going to do it a bit lighter on the body. I don't know if that can come off. No, see, that can't really come off, but I'm going to do a wash on that anyway. So what we'll do is we'll just put him in kind of a T-pose, and we'll go from there, sort of thing. This might be able to spin round to get into the sort of bits we need to get into. No, we can't get off actually. No, right. So we'll water it down a bit more, and then we can just kind of brush it over a bit lighter than what we've done for the head. Because I don't want to go too mad on the body, just in case we do mess it up. So we'll see how that goes. Started now, no going back. So just kind of do a slight wash over it to start with, and then we can see how it looks, and then if it looks alright, we can go over again with it. So just do that. I've got the other hands as well, I'm going to do a wash on as well, just so it's consistent. Right. So what we'll do is brush that in. Do the second coat on that. It's not too hasn't darkened it too much, so do a second coat on him. Let's get a smaller brush. Excuse the arm for a minute. There you go. Brush it into the cracks a little bit. So he's looking dark already, so that's what we like. That's what we need to see. I think I brushed that off a bit too quick actually, so we'll let it dry on a little bit more, and then we'll go back and do a second coat of it. So I mean, it's looking quite grubby as it is, so that's quite nice. So I'll do a bit of a thicker coat this time on him. I think that was too little. This is better. So that's what you need, is more sort of enough kind of paint to go into all the cracks and stuff, because otherwise you just end up brushing it all off again. So just a nice light kind of wash over him. You just don't want to go too dark and then mess it up, and then you can't come back from that really, can you? So just little bits at a time always does the trick. So we'll just brush that into it a little bit. Get rid of the clumps, because he's got clumps in on the ab crunch part here, so let's just get rid of that. There we go. It's amazing what just a slight little black wash can do to a figure, on terms of like weathering and making them look darker and yeah, more, I would say realistic, because this guy's not realistic whatsoever, but just the way it changes the kind of look of a figure. It's actually it's one of those like things you think, well, why couldn't they just do that in the factory? Because it's not hard. If I'm doing it, they can do it. So it's quite soothing, really, watching doing this. It's nice. So that looks pretty good, actually. Let's get the head next to me. Oh yeah. Could even go a bit darker, but I'm gonna finish off the arms first, and then we'll see what it looks like. I don't want to go too much just now, because then we'll actually got to do this bit as well. I forgot about this bit. Do that, and then what I'll do is I'll go and get his weapons, and then we can do a wash on them as well. Because I'll probably need it. Look the part. Once we finish this guy off. So the arms are probably the harder ones to do, because all the different parts to them. Don't want to miss anything, especially on the butterfly joints, because you don't want to move his arm and then all of a sudden you can see the bright orange shining through of what the paint used to be there. So do a few dabs on there. Nice. Look at that. I'm happy with this so far. Surprised at myself, really, for doing this. I've always told my mate Steve on this insurance corner, because he does a lot of customising. I've always thought painting's not my sort of thing. It never has been. I'm always scared of messing it up or something, or just the mess of it. But I thought, this guy, I was looking at him, I thought this guy really needs a wash on him. And so I thought, you know what, because I did the review, and that's when I got him out for the review, really, and then just decided, actually, this guy needs a bit more, and kind of a black wash is what he needed, I guess. And it's definitely worth doing. Like, if you've got any kind of figures that you feel like, actually, this guy, they need a little bit more, try a black wash, because that will always look 10 times better than when you started. And I'm really happy with this guy. Kind of brushing it in a little bit, darkening it, because all it really does is highlights some of the crevices and darker parts of the figure. And once you've done that, it can't really go wrong. It just looks better. So what I'll do is I'll skip, and we'll do the hands, and then we'll see what he looks like all together. Right, so we're back. He's drying off now, so he's looking really cool. So what I've done is I've gone and grabbed some of his accessories and his other hands, and then we're gonna give them a quick wash over. Just gonna use a small brush for this, because they won't take too much weathering. So, as I was saying, like, any kind of figure that you feel needs that extra kind of darkness or wash or dirtiness to them, do it, because they do look 10 times better once they've had a wash, like a black wash or whatever colour wash is needed on that figure. Because the eye guy that I want to do, that's the wrong type of brush, really, I shouldn't use that brush. Because eye guy is actually a he needs more of a, like a yellowy type. Is that a paragraph? A yellowy type wash on him, or like a brown. So I'll probably look at doing that at some point. This one's turned out quite well, so I will happily do the others, the other figures. It's a bit different doing a dark wash than it is doing a like a yellow or a brown or something, because it can look a little bit different. You could actually just do a grey over Eye Guy. Grey wouldn't look too bad on him actually. And the only thing with him though is like, I don't want to mess up some of the eyes and the pupils and stuff on the eyes. So I'm a bit hesitant to do it with some of them, but we will get there. We'll give it a go. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I'm going to do the lasso. This is going to be a bit harder to do because it's, well, I wouldn't say harder, but like, you need to do it a bit quicker due to the fact it is smooth and it'll need drying off quicker. It's already like, that's just one little coat. Already that looks 10 times better. What brush am I using this one? I forgot what I was saying now. I've just been talking. Honestly, when I'm doing something, I can talk forever. So, but we'll do a few more of these videos actually, because I will end up giving Eye Guy a wash. Probably not this month, but I'll do it at some point in the future. And it'll be this year. We'll do it. Some of the Black Series need a wash as well. I could do a good wash on them. A lot of clones as well need weathering. They'd be good ones to do. Some of the Mandalorian figures as well. Could do with another good old wash on them. And that's been Black Series, like they're good figures and usually the paint apps aren't too bad on them. But recently they've kind of backtracked in their the quality of their products, but I feel it's okay to charge the same amount, which isn't right, and that is why I no longer really have interest in Black Series. I mean, I'm interested in them when a good figure comes out, but I haven't had a good figure come out for a while. The last good figure was that Ahsoka. It was quite a good figure from Mandalorian. But I think I've got Aayla Secura coming. She's on pre-orders, coming out this month actually, I think. So she should be on the channel as a review soon when she comes. Look forward to that because that actually looks an alright figure. So look at that. So that's, well, you can't really see it on there, but I'll do a detailed, closer up kind of shot of it. See, even like this black washing, it's not taking me long at all. Like, I mean, you've watched the whole video. Overall, probably 20 minutes to half hour, I'd say, it takes to do this. And I've just been putting it off because I couldn't be bothered. But I just thought, you know what, screw it. gonna do it, and I'll film myself doing it, and what I'll do is I'll chat as I go along, just to make it less kind of boring. I hate watching painting videos, people customizing stuff if they're not talking. Really, like I just switch off if someone's not talking on a video. So I don't really have any interest in it. So I like being talked through what's going on and what I'm doing and stuff. So I hope you've enjoyed that sort of style I've done. Probably won't always be able to find something to say, but I can actually talk as I'm going along. So about what I'm doing on here and on the channel and what will be coming up. We'll have Mighty Morphin. So this video is gonna go up before the review, because I kind of wanted, obviously I didn't want to do the review on a figure that I've already blackwashed and customised and stuff, so I did it while it was on its original form. And now I'll be able to show you kind of what it looks like before you blackwashed it and then after you blackwashed it. So that's the kind of width done. That's all of it done actually. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I've got clear up now. Hands aren't too bad. I cleaned them when I went and grabbed the other pieces. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I'll probably, when this dries fully, it is dry now, but I'll probably actually paint on the inside here, just to make that darker, and then we'll see what that looks like as well. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed. We'll definitely do another one of these types of videos. I'll do probably Eye Guy next and Goldar as well. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and hope you enjoyed. See you later. Goodbye.